Good morning, Fort Worth. It is 17 December. You've got Brandon and Demetrie here co-hosting with us today. Brandon, shout out your organization real quick.
Motive Auto. It's spelled M0T1V3_auto.
Love that. And Demetrie?
Yeah, Market Match. Feel free to check us out. Marketmatch.app. That's on all socials and the website.
If you've been listening to the morning show for any length of time, these gentlemen have been on with us. Brandon's been on once before. Demetrie, this is your third visit, isn't it? Yes, sir. Love having return guests. Appreciate you guys. It's early. So that's not lost on me. Thank you.
Gotcha.
If you guys are tuning in to the morning show for the first time, this is a 20 to 30 minute long episode. Just trying to get you laced up with Fort Worth-centric news stories. And we got some segments we're going to work through this morning. We've got forecast up first. And we should be hearing from Sky Viper, our traffic helicopter, here in just a moment. Today's looking like a 72 high, 47 for the low. We have a 59% chance of rain this evening. Wednesday, 56 for a high, 33 for a low. Going to start cooling off again, looks like. Thursday, 61 for a high, 38 for a low. Friday, 58, 33 for a low. Saturday, 59 and 39 for a low. Sunday, it's going to be 58 and 46 for a low. Doesn't look like a lot of chance for rain. Maybe a little bit next week, but we'll watch those numbers for you. Did you guys get some rain yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah,
did.
Come a gully washer?
Yeah.
We didn't get much. We got maybe 30 minutes worth of rain where I was at. All right. It is National Day of. National Maple Syrup Day is December 17th. You guys got any pancakes or waffles in your future this morning?
Actually going to Waffle House after this.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I might go with you, man.
Hey, come on. No, me and the wife are going.
Where's y'all's favorite Waffle House?
So it's right there off White Settlement Road. There's one that we go to. It's right
okay.
That road from down the road from us.
Right in front of Flurry Fitness and the Walmart or Lowe's.
Yes. Yeah, right in front of Home Depot. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I might be thinking of the wrong one. Is it Home Depot or Lowe's?
Home Depot. It's got like 7-Eleven right across the street from it.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. All right. What else we got? National Device Appreciation Day. This sounds ridiculous. I'm clicking on it. Cannot be what it sounds like. And it is. December 17th is National Device Appreciation Day, an opportunity to appreciate the devices that help us lead our lives and take steps to protect those that are most important to you. The best, most effective way to protect all of your items that contribute joy to your life is to properly insure them. Okay, this is just ridiculous. By the way, I think you can declare your own National Day, and these websites just pick it up somehow. I don't get it. There's a National Day for everything. Anyway, moving on. Famous birthdays. Only one I saw that I cared about was Mila Jovovich, one of my early actress crushes, I guess. Y'all remember Fifth Element?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all remember the little orange, weird...
Kobe, my man.
Multi-pass.
She knows it's a multi-pass. Yeah. Well, Mila is 48 years old today. One of the weirdest and most enjoyable movies I saw her in was Encounters of the Fourth Kind.
I haven't seen that one.
It's a weird one. She's like a psychiatrist up in Alaska, and she's getting tormented by aliens. It's a lot of fun. Speaking of aliens, have y'all seen any lately? Apparently that's a thing. No?
Not yet.
Okay. Moving on. On this day in history, 1903. Let's click on this one. 17 December. Did I say November earlier?
I think you said December.
Okay. Wright brothers fly plane for the first time after years of working in secrecy. Orville and Wilbur Wright successfully test a self-propelled, heavier-than-air aircraft, which stays aloft for 12 seconds and covers 120 feet near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. They'll send their father a telegram of their achievement, telling him to alert the press. Here on 17 December 1903. Next, 1967, Aussie Prime Minister vanishes. Australia Prime Minister disappears out on a swim. Prime Minister Harold Holt vanishes near Portsea, Victoria, while swimming in the ocean with several friends. I got some questions for those friends. Search fails to find any trace of Holt, and 2 days later, he will be presumed drowned and declared dead. 1967. 1989, The Simpsons premiered. Did you grow up watching Simpsons?
Absolutely.
A lot of Simpsons, a lot of Bart Simpson back in the day. That was a big thing.
Middle America skewed as The Simpsons premieres. The new Fox animated series created by cartoonist Matt Groening satirizes the American middle class via the Simpsons family. Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Little Maggie. The show will become the longest-running scripted prime TV show of all time. It's still going, right? They're still making new episodes.
Still predicting the future.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Still predicting.
Man, those, go down that rabbit hole. That's wild. 1991, that is the end date for the USSR. Yeltsin administration says Soviet Union will cease to exist. A spokesman for Russian Federation President Boris Yeltsin announces that the Soviet Union will dissolve on or before New Year's Eve. Yeltsin himself put it more bluntly, there will be no more red flag. The public greets this with a shrug, as most former Soviet republics had already declared independence from the USSR. So it sounds like it was already not a thing, but he just went ahead and made it like official. All right. Onward, going on to FortWorthReport.org, where we like to get our Fort Worth news for you guys in the morning. After going through a bunch of other news sources, this seems to be my favorite. JPS leaders set aside $303 million to fund completion of $2.1 billion expansion future initiatives. Following budgetary challenges, JPS Health Network leaders are working to stabilize the hospital's district finances to ensure completion of its expansion project. JPS Board of Managers unanimously agreed to transfer $303 million from the hospital's district's operating cash to the UPS Future Fund December 12th. You guys can read on at FortWorthReport.org to get the rest of that story. Anything JPS related, we're excited about. We've been talking to some JPS folk lately. All right, we got Matt Stubbs with the Sky Viper. Good morning, Mr. Stubbs.
Good morning, Fort Worth and Andrew. How are you?
We're doing all right, brother. How's Sky Viper flying today?
Flying good. Got a couple of issues on I-35 West, northbound. We're seeing some heavy congestion as you enter downtown Fort Worth from Burleson. So expect some delays around Everman Parkway up to Rosedale Street. Loop 820 westbound. Stalled vehicle near Marine Creek Parkway has one lane blocked, causing traffic to back up all the way to Old Decatur Road.
That's a bad spot.
Yeah. And then I-30 eastbound, traffic's moving steadily around Hewlin Street, but watch out, there's some slowdowns because there's been a minor fender bender, but some tow trucks are on the way, but people are still rubbernecking. Rubberneckers.
Trying to catch a leg hanging out of a gurney or something.
Ugh, gross, man.
I know it. Sorry.
Don't touch the legs hanging out the gurney. That's gross.
Yep.
North Tarrant Parkway. Avoid that area altogether at Keller Hicks Road. There's a traffic signal malfunction causing delays, so you might want to just dodge that altogether. And that's your Sky Viper traffic report. I'm Captain Stubbs, reminding you to drive safe and be tuned in to, what's the show called again?
We call it Fort Worth Roots. What do you call it?
Fort Worth Roots Podcast.
It is. It's Tuesday, of course. Are you guys going to be recording at the Jerry Jonestown Massacre Temple?
Yes, we will.
Excellent. Any interesting guests on tonight?
You'll have to tune in.
Have to tune in. All right. The best way to do that is on YouTube because they do stream live. Be part of the chat.
Yeah. We love people in the chat. Come on with it.
Y'all got the best chat room, for sure.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good day.
All right, Mr. Stubbs. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, sir. That is Matt Stubbs in Fort Worth Roots Morning Traffic Helicopter. Try to give you guys road closures and things like that. We don't record live, but we try to get this out to you fast enough that the information is still relevant. Mr. Stubbs, are you back with us? Uh-oh. Butt dial? It was a butt dial. Hey, be careful with Sky Viper. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, Mr. Matt Stubbs. Jerry Jonestown Massacre Podcast is his show, and they record every Tuesday live. Catch them on YouTube, I think around 7:30. So I've been on the show like a dozen times, and I can't remember. But it's 7:30, something like that. Good chat room. Lots of pertinent Fort Worth knowledge right there. All right, let's get Sky Viper out of here. Goodbye, Sky Viper. North Texas could land multi-million-dollar FAA-planned Advanced Aviation Center. It's our next story, also on FortWorthReport.org. North Texas is already home to many next-generation aviation companies, including those in North Fort Worth's booming Alliance Hub, is being considered for a new multi-million-dollar Federal Center for Advanced Aviation Technology. The Federal Aviation Administration sent a request for information for its planned Center for Advanced Aviation Technologies to the Arlington-based North Central Texas Council of Governments. The agency's transportation director, Michael Morris, told local elected and appointed officials at meeting late last week. The federal agency is currently seeking input for the planned research and testing center. More information on that, the story does continue on FortWorthReport.org. That story, let's see whose story was that. That's Eric Garcia's story. One more Fort Worth story for you. Homes in a historic Fort Worth neighborhood are on the market for $100,000 each. This is in Arlington Heights area, if you can believe that.
That says like it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom.
I don't know that it matters. A house in Arlington Heights for $100K.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
8 flood-prone homes in the Arlington Heights neighborhood are up for sale months after the Fort Worth officials denied a $100,000 offer from a developer. The city listed 8 homes for sale November 30th, according to Jennifer Dyke, the city's assistant stormwater management director. Each of the properties located on the Western and Carlton Avenues are listed at a starting price of $100,000. From 2019 to 22, the city began buying property on Western and Carrollton Avenues with plans to demolish 11 houses. Located in a city flood risk area, the plan proposed creating a detention pond in place of the homes with the aim of capturing floodwaters during heavy storms. About $3.8 million in city funds and $550,000 in federal funds went towards buying out homeowners in the Arlington Heights neighborhood. The plans for a detention pond were scrapped after the city received opposition from residents, including leaders of the Arlington Heights Neighborhood Association. The city proceeded with tearing down 2 homes, turning them into green space, and decided in November 23 to sell 8 of the properties for redevelopment. The remaining home at 2213 Western Avenue was demolished in early summer and will contribute to the permanent green space like the lots on either side of it. So, if you're interested, and we've got a real estate agent that sponsors the show, the Davis team. It's 13 full-time realtors that focus on your next purchase or you trying to sell your home. They're also available to answer any kind of property questions you might have. You can go to thedavesteam.com. Or find them on Instagram as Your Davis Team. All right, onward. Let's see, what do we have here? Is this anything? No. All right. So now we've got a good news story. We want to cheer you up every day. So I try to find a happy news story. 3 children were overjoyed after receiving the best Christmas present in the world: bionic arms.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that a cool picture? She's got a pink Spider-Man arm. His kind of looks like Black Panther, maybe.
Hey.
And then hers is just straight up purple. Whatever.
Awesome.
Looking cool.
Making superheroes over there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We can make them better, faster than they were before. Zoe Hampton, Pigeon, Finley Jarvis, and Colette Baker were given their new life-changing hero arms on December 12th, thanks to the fundraising work of a woman whose own child needed a prosthetic years ago. Sarah Lockie saw her daughter Tilly lose both hands to meningitis. Damn. Today, though, Tilly is a confident young woman who wears 2 hero arms daily, who hosts together with her mom a fundraising campaign every year called The Big Hero 3, which selects 3 random children across the UK to receive a prosthetic made by the Open Bionics Foundation. kind of scanning through this here. Really cool stuff. Glad they got new arms. You got that family member that's impossible to shop for? Buy them an arm. That's what I thought of when I saw that. Anyway. All right. And I was told that if we keep playing Theo Vaughn clips that I'm going to get kicked off the internet. So we do a funny news story to highlight our Wednesday night comedy show. Starts at 8 o'clock at Hoppin', where we're recording today. And you can be a part of that for free Wednesday night. And we've got a great lineup of comedians from the North Texas area that are here to entertain you. We'll have Mama Lou's Kitchen in the back, serving up some delicious Fort Worth delicacies. A rugby match in England was interrupted when a deer ran out onto the field and collided with a player. A video captured by a spectator at Saturday's game between the Marlow Rugby Club and the Rams team Centers and the Burks. I can't read any of this shit. Anyway, the small deer dashed out onto the field during the play. The deer collides with the player, sending him tumbling to the grass. Marlow Rugby Club, which went to win the match 19-17, said neither the player nor the animal were injured. Still, that would be pretty damn shocking, sitting there enjoying yourself a good wholesome rugby game, and here comes a deer out of nowhere. Just takes out one of the players.
I just want to know whose team the deer was playing for.
Right. Yeah,
because obviously he caused some changes in the game.
Right.
We've got to give him a jersey one way or the other.
Well, and this is over in the UK. Do you suspect any Russia collusion?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
I mean, it's on that side of the pond. Mm-hmm. Oh, guys, what you got going on this morning? Let's start with Brandon.
Well, I have a multi-brand, cross-brand deal that I'm doing for some shirts and hoodies pretty soon. I've got some local car culture members that have signed on, and we're just going to put a bunch of brands on some garments and see if people would like to buy some of those. Is
this funding going through to anything specific? Are y'all trying to put together something?
I don't imagine I'm going to sell like a huge number that the money will be something that has to be dealt with.
Right.
I'll split it with the brand holders.
Okay. Right on. And do you have? Can people place orders now, or?
I'm just getting the brands together, and hopefully we'll be able to start printing in the next week or so.
Excellent, excellent. Any car shows coming up?
A lot of people are doing car shows for Toys for Tots.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of toy drives right now. The car culture kind of takes a turn in the winter, so there's not as many car shows in December and January. Mm-hmm. They all turn into Toys for Tots events, holiday events.
Yeah. Probably more car shows in Texas by the month, I would think, than maybe northern states.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Tell us a little bit about your organization while we got a minute.
Oh, sure. So it's called Motive Auto, and basically what it is me with a camera going to car shows and car meets and trying to document what cars are coming out, who's coming out to these events, what are they driving, what are the cars that you see a lot, and trying to show people from when I started in 2018 to today, what does car culture in Dallas-Fort Worth look like? Are there a lot of cars that come out? Who comes out, and just give you a feel for what car culture is, and you see a growth, you see a change from 2018 to 2024. So
now annually, is there a favorite car show that you like to hit up? Do you have one?
Annually, there are a few shows that come to town, one of them being the Import Face-Off show. They go around the nation, and that's always a really big event. It's down in Ennis at the track down there. So Import Face-Off is really a big one, and that's where the community comes together a lot. You'll see a lot of car culture community members down there.
And when is that one?
Well, they come to town twice. They come in the beginning of the year, usually in, I think it's March, and then the last one is usually in November.
Is your Instagram a good place for people to stay up to date with car shows like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us how to find it again.
It's M0T1V3_auto.
Excellent.
That's Instagram and all the socials.
Excellent. All right. And Demetrie.
Yes,
Blanked
sir.
on your name there for a second. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Tell us a little bit about what you got going on this week in Market Match.
Yeah, so I am the founder of Market Match. It's a mobile app that lets consumers swipe through products before, a vendor or a merchant purchases inventory. We're being coined the Tinder of products.
Oh, no.
Yes. I've been doing a lot of pitching this week. I'm actually doing some more pitching this week of my company to try to get some investments, also get some more vendors and people on the app. So anyone that's in the Fort Worth community, if you're a product and want to be on the app, I'm more than happy to talk to you. If you're a merchant and trying to get your inventory correct and forecast some revenue, I'm more than happy to talk to you as well too, because my business is to uplift the local community and bring more revenue to you.
And we're going to start using it here at Hoppin' too. I have to get in front of the catalog and make sure that all the beer options are up to date on the app, but you're going to see Market Match here at Hoppin'. When you come in, you can vote on what your favorite beer is and suggest other options that might not be on the tap wall all through Market Match. And I recoiled when you compared it to Tinder, but that is a good way to describe the functionality of it. Nobody's getting catfished on Market Match.
Yes.
So
yeah, you don't got to worry about that. No, you got to worry about that. That snack will always be there for you.
Excellent. All right, so Hoppin' Fort Worth this week, or let's just talk about today right now. We got prizes for the trivia night, and they're actually pretty badass. So tonight, prizes for Tuesday's trivia from 7 to 9 here at Hoppin'. They got Cody Jinks tickets. They got these from the Fort Worth Weekly. And these Cody Jinks tickets, there's 2 of them, and that's the grand prize for trivia tonight. They give them away as a pair. And if you don't know about Cody Jinks, it's a pretty badass little band, North Texas band. And I'm surprised to see a name that big on these tickets that they're going to give you for free just for showing up and playing trivia. That's pretty wild. So anyway, and then of course we do have our Wednesday night comedy show, and I really want you guys to make it out. These comics are working full-time jobs. They get off late and then they run across town. Some of them are literally coming from east of Dallas to get to this comedy show just so that they can perform for you. So come out, show them a little bit of love, and have a good time with us. I keep telling people this, and I don't know if this is a great way to pitch Hoppin', but there's Lone Star on the wall for $1.80 a glass, bub. Okay, you got $1, come drink a beer. They charge you by the ounce too, so you could, if you're just like, I'm trying to take it easy on the wallet, you could just pour yourself half a beer, and then you're only out 90 cents.
It's the best bar tab. It's the best bar tab. That's all I tell people. It's the best bar tab.
It is. I'll be, so you walk in the door, they link up an armband to your debit card. And so I'll have, if some of my friends are playing on stage, I'll be buying them drinks. I'm buying Megan drinks. I'm buying myself drinks. And more times than not, I walk out of here and my tab is like just right at $20, which is nuts. Mm-hmm. Where else can you do that?
You're buying drinks for the people on stage, so you're hosting. You're actually making sure that everybody's got their drinks.
I'm just trying to make sure everybody's having a good time here at Hoppin'. That's my job.
I think if they're inside and they're here with everyone, probably having a pretty good time.
And there's free popcorn. That's another thing. When I show up, I'm usually, is there any popcorn? No? Okay. So then you'll see Andrew run behind the bar and start making popcorn. The staff, I don't know how they feel about that popcorn machine because Andrew never has to clean it. Andrew just dirties it up, and then somebody else has to clean it. But everybody enjoys the popcorn. Comes out good and buttery, and it's got all that good popcorn salt on it. So, all right. So that's everything I've got. Do you have anything else, you guys, that you want to include before we get out of here today?
Appreciate you having me on the show.
Absolutely.
Always a good time. Got to come over and see the show.
I know it's a little bit early. That Waffle House is sounding pretty good.
I'm telling you, come on.
What was it, National Syrup Day or something? I can't even remember what it was.
It's serious up in Canada.
I bet.
They're serious about that maple syrup.
That's probably where it came from.
I've been to Canada, and their syrup out there compared to ours, sheesh.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they're getting it straight out the tree, right?
It was crazy good.
You've seen how they do that, right? They basically stick a bar tap in the side of the tree and just milk it.
Yep.
All right, folks. Thank y'all for listening to our morning show today. If you've got anything going on this week or upcoming event, let us know. If you're an artist and you got a gig coming up, if you're an event coordinator and you're putting something together, if you're an artist, author, whatever, if you have an event, we want to tell the Fort Worth area about it. And that's as far east as Grand Prairie, as far north as Denton, as far south as Burleson, as far west as Weatherford. That's Fort Worth area to me, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm dead on. Let me know. Hit us up, media@fortworthroots.com with your audio file, and we will play it on the show. If that is too complicated, just give us a call. It's not going to sound as good, but you can leave a voicemail, 817-988-1292. As you move through today, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Until tomorrow, folks, good day.
Dreams do come true. And here comes my great day in the morning. Oh Lord, morning. My great day in the morning. Oh morning. My great day in the morning. My great day in the morning. 'Cause she got that soul. She give it to me, so she got that soul.